Americano 6.
To sit through 2 hours of this flip-flop and flying mark shit gymnastics garbage.
Americano 7.
You're right, and at the end of the day, I refuse to get screwed at the come and go.
The Brothers Grappler presents the AEW review show, and it starts now.
This is the Brothers Grappler AEW review show. El Americano 7, El Americano 6. What's up, dude?
What's going on, 7? How are you, man? 4 weeks of this now. It's getting pretty old.
Yeah, how are you holding up?
Barely, man. Barely.
Sounds like it. You sound drunk a little bit.
Definitely not drunk, but man, just have had enough, you know?
Well, okay, let's talk about some things. First of all, you're watching the right show, because last week, listen to this, 6, listen to this. Last week, AEW 693,000 to NXT's 637,000. They win again.
What are you comparing?
Well, I'm telling you that AEW just demolished NXT for another week.
What are the numbers again?
693 to 637.
693 to 637. Man, that's what a 693,000? That's all they're pulling right now?
What do you mean that's all they're pulling? They just demolished AEW, or I'm sorry, NXT again, and then also they demolished them in all the key demos. So you're watching the right show. You're watching the better show.
Hey, 7, okay. So we got like this whole quarantine thing going on, right? Isolation, self-isolation, quarantine thing going on. You know, lots of people are home, right? I mean, granted, there's a lot of essential workers out there, right? You got your doctors and your lawyers and your Walmart greeters. You got your pool guys, your pool guys. Cleaners. Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of the essential workers going on out there, but I forgot the wrestlers, of course, as well. But
yeah, they're essential. I mean, they're entertaining you. But okay, so you know, this just came out today. Let's talk real quick about the AEW rankings.
Well, hold on real fast. I'm sorry. To my point, all I was going to say is, so everybody's home and all they're pulling is 693,000 people.
Do you understand what year we're in? Things are different, dude.
Oh, okay. So the networks, they don't go by ratings anymore. Like that's old school. Like that's old.
They go by ratings, but the fact that they pulled 693, which you can do math, right? That beats 637. 693,000 people watched this program on this week.
Okay. That's great, 7. Yeah, those are some tremendous ratings, tremendous stuff. Lots of people definitely watching, and I can see why after watching this show again. So let's go on. So what are you talking about? Your rank?
Okay, that was the last show. Okay, so the rankings just came out today. The top 5 for the World Championship. Are you ready for this? Did you see these yet? No, you didn't. Of course you didn't.
I posted them on our
number 5. Darby Allin at 5-3 in the year 2020. Darby Allin, number 5. You don't like his face paint. Okay. Number 4, he's 4-0, Brody Lee.
Okay.
Number 3, also 4-0 this year, Kenny Omega.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
And at number 2, also 4-0. I don't know where how the tiebreakers work in AEW, but he's also 4-0. Lance Archer, number 2.
Okay.
Can you guess who the number one contender is?
Oh, Isn't it Cody? Isn't it Cody the number 1 contender for something?
Yes. Cody is the number one contender at 8-1 record for 2020. That's their top 5 AEW rankings for May 6th.
Cool, man. Good
What do
stuff.
you think of that?
I think that's so good, man. I can't wait to get into the show. How about you?
Well, yeah. Now that we got all that out of the way, sure. Let's kick it off.
So, opening match, we had.
Speaking of Cody.
Speaking of Cody, we had Cody versus Joey Janela. And I know you're a big fan of this Janela character.
Actually, isn't Ocho and Joey Janela like homeboys?
That's what I've been hearing. That's what Ocho's been saying. So I don't know. Apparently Ocho's been given some advice and has worked on this guy a little bit. So we'll see. No, but anyway, I got to be honest. I've never seen this guy work before or wrestle before. So he's got some cool sunglasses and he's got leopard print tights.
What did the sunglasses remind you of the Freebirds?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Definitely. Let's see. That's all I got. So he's got the leopard print tights and that. I mean, Cody comes out. I have more notes for the match. Don't get me wrong. I'm just talking about their initial impressions. I mean, he looks kind of indie, but he looks okay. I want to give him a chance.
Now, last week on the show, you mentioned Cody's mid-card 1980s ring entrance.
Yes.
This week, it was a different ring entrance. What's your thoughts on this week's entrance?
Honestly, I didn't see it.
Were you doing something else?
Well, honestly, maybe I did see it. I just can't remember. Like, what did he do? Like, nothing's coming to mind.
Well, he didn't kiss his wife.
Okay.
Matter of fact, she didn't even come out.
No, she didn't. She came out with
QT.
Yeah, JT Steele. So regardless, that's later down the line. What?
I'm just saying.
What did he do?
Thoughts on his
did he skip? Did he dance? Did he hula hoop down? I mean, what did he do?
Well, you made a point to have your agenda against him last week, so I was just wanted to see if this week was any different.
Cool stuff, Seven. Cool
Clearly
stuff.
You don't care. That's great.
Yeah. Hey, Seven. Can we get on with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
I don't need your agenda of attempting to say I have an agenda against Cody.
So wait, my agenda is that you have an agenda against Cody. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, 100%. So let me just go through my notes for the match, and we can get through with this. Okay.
Okay.
Cody looks lean. He's been working his cardio. Janela had beat Sabian and Spears as notable wins for him. JR mentioned. Some lame, awful chops. A nice back rake from Janela. Very nice back rake. Slow and indie looking. Classic body scissors by Janela. Sloppy shit outside. What about yourself? What were some of your thoughts? I have more, but
I wanted you like the Rhodes cutter. How impressive was that?
I
went
did
to the top rope to do the Rhodes cutter.
It's actually the Cody cutter, and he got a 2 count with it. Come on, dude, the Cody cutter.
I was just seeing if you were paying attention.
Dude. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, dude. What else do I have? Let's see. Janela at one point, so he's beaten up. He's got the advantage over Cody, right, at one point, and he's working him. So Cody comes back, right? And he fires off like 5 different strikes, right? He's got a punch, he's got the elbow, he's got like some sort of knee kick, foot gimmick.
What's the problem so far?
Can I finish?
I wish you would.
So anyway, he fires off like 5 strikes in a row, right? Janela goes down to a knee, and then he basically gets right up and no-sells it.
Would it be no selling, or maybe he just was tougher than you think he is?
Yeah, okay. So I get the match went way too long, and then now it's going to be, looks like apparently now the Cody won. What's his finisher called again, Mark?
The Crossroads?
Thank you. So he won with that Crossroads gimmick, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So next week it's going to be, or what is it, at the pay-per-view? Is this at the pay-per-view coming up? It
was already established last week, him and Lance Archer for the TNT Championship.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was clarifying. Pay-per-view or next week on the show?
No, it's pay-per-view.
Okay, that's all.
Double or nothing.
All right, so we got double or nothing. So it's gonna be Cody versus the Montauk Monster from Brazil, dude. I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to that. They were saying how physical it's gonna be. Especially JR was saying it's gonna be probably Cody's most physical match.
Well, actually, JR said it's not gonna be for the weak at heart, and I don't think he's ever said that about a match ever before, ever. Can you recall a time he's ever said that?
No. He did also say Cody's tougher than a steak. Any steak you can order at Denny's.
$2 steak. Okay, so apparently you didn't love this match. That's your opinion. I think you literally you have the dirt sheet agenda for Cody Rhodes. You just that guy could save a family of cats out of a tree, and you would still hate him for that.
Would I? Okay. Well, I would still like to give this, as far as on my horchata rating, I'm looking at about negative 3 3/4 half full glasses of horchata.
This rating you do is is that good or bad? It's so confusing what you do. Is that good or bad?
It's bad. It's negative glasses.
Okay. Well, you had last week. You had okay. What's next? What's next?
Oh, geez. So we got Tony Schiavone, our boy Tony, dude. He's interviewing Nyla Rose. I'm not familiar with her. She was very disrespectful to Tony. Did you see that?
I did.
The guy's just trying to do his job, man.
She definitely had a lot of bass in her voice, didn't she?
Quite a bit of bass in her voice, man. Like, there's just something going on there, and I can't quite put my finger on it. But
right.
So Nyla Rose. So we got this Nyla Rose versus Kenzi Paige. Apparently, this Kenzi Paige is like 18 years old.
No, you heard that how she was a junior high standout in basketball, though, right?
I did hear she was a junior high standout in basketball, so clearly she's tough. She might have played some volleyball and croquet as well, I heard. And then I think they said she went to Kane and Pritchard brothers, Tom Pritchard and Kane have a school. So apparently she came from that school, which was nice, dude. It was nice of them to send her here, right? So she can get abused by this dude who basically had his way with her and just assaulted her.
Okay, well, first of all, she's a woman.
Okay. Did you see that swanton off the top?
Dude, did you see how she was like...
Did you see?
That was... Dude, did you see much of a difference between what she did and Jeff Hardy did for decades? There wasn't much of a difference.
No, you're right. Except this poor... Kenzi Paige is probably 140 pounds, and this Nyla Rose is no less than 200 pounds. And the way she dropped on her, come on, dude, that wasn't soft. That wasn't protecting her, dude. No,
it was very similar to China and Marlena. Very similar to that, right? No.
Come on, dude.
It's
and then three power bombs after the swanton. And what did she do
let's not forget the beast bomb at the end.
Okay, the beast bomb. And then what did she do right before that, too? Right before that swanton, she did something to, like, take that girl's head off, dude. What was it? Like some nasty clothes? She did something that I was so disgusted. I was trying to write.
What thoughts on when she picked her up after the two? She could have had a decisive 3, but then she picked her up at the 2. Very unsportsmanlike. I feel like I agree with that. It's like, you know, in a company.
Why are you taking advantage of this kid?
Yeah, where wins and losses matter and sportsmanship matters. To do something like that, like, you just need to go for the 1, 2, 3 and get it right to get that win in the win column.
Does this Nyla Rose not want this Kenzi Paige to have a nice, long, and illustrious career?
I don't think so. I don't think she gives a crap about.
All right. So basically, yeah, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's move on, Seven. This was garbage. So the MJF man.
Yes, you liked this. You liked it. You liked this.
Look, I think the guy's inspirational, dude. The way he came back from this hangnail, the way he came back from the nick on his neck, a shaving.
Right. He's only 24.
Did you see the quality of the green screen that he was standing in front of?
Was that a green screen?
That was some good stuff right there. That was some good. You couldn't even tell. So MJF. Let's see. Let
me ask you a question.
What?
MJF is great, but he's no. Go ahead.
Well, he's the guy, right? But they keep moving the goalposts for him. Now they're comparing him to legends like Flair, The Rock, Piper. Dude, this kid's a prodigy, is he not?
That's why I was asking you the question. What's your thoughts? MGF is great, but he's no...
I'll tell you this right now. He'll be back next week, injury-free, and we'll see what this kid can do. You know he's working, dude?
Who?
He's working the Jungle Boy.
You know who the Jungle Boy is, right?
Yeah, the guy that's wrestling MJF at the pay-per-view.
That's also Luke Perry's son.
I know who he is.
Well, you don't know much about anything that we do here, so I thought I'd help you out.
Oh, Jesus. All right, what do we got next here? So I got Shawn Spears promo on Cody. Quite forgettable.
You didn't like that, huh?
And then I have Shawn Spears has a brother whom he adores. Yeah.
Did you notice a couple inconsistencies tonight? First was this. During the promo with Shawn Spears, and then when they did the little audience segment, he already had cut his hair and his facial hair. That quick. Like he went from the back to the audience and had shaved his face and his hair.
You're not suggesting that was taped at another time, are you?
Why would they do that? This is live. It's a live.
I know. Well, right. No, you're right.
It's a live on the screen.
They got nothing but time.
So, you know the little audience promo that Shivani was doing, right, with Shawn Spears and MJF. So you guys, you've heard my conspiracy, right? My conspiracy theory here that they're biting off the grapplers, right? I've given what now 15 or 20 examples between several of our podcasts. Here's just another one. Did you notice in MJF's podcast MJF's promo that he said overhealed? He said overhealed, right? That's just another stolen grappler line. Remember when I said when the mask was torn in the duck video that you can see on YouTube /BrothersGrappler right now, and I said this is never going to heal,
right?
Again.
Well, it's probably because MJF was watching it, so he was probably watching the duck video.
They are literally watching everything we do and stealing from us.
It's kind of a shame, dude. They have that type of platform. We have this platform, which isn't that bad. I mean, damn, dude, it's not that bad. But
I'll have another example later on the show. Pisses me off. Go on. What's next?
All right, so we got Kazarian versus Jon Moxley. Non-title match, I will add. Did you
ever think, come on, Six, did you ever think that you were going to see Frankie Kazarian and Jon Moxley in a one-on-one matchup on TV?
Well, no, because, I mean, a couple things. Okay, a couple things. One, mainly because they said he hasn't worked a singles match in like 3 years. And then two, I don't even have two. I just have the one. So, no, I never thought I'd see it. Couldn't care less to see it. I did like his narrative.
Wouldn't care less. This is a dream matchup.
All right, let's look at Six's notes here. Let's see what I got. Kaz working his headlock. Right away, he starts working that headlock, right? And he worked that headlock for the most of the match, didn't he?
What's wrong with working a headlock? You worked a headlock.
All I was going to say is, schmuck, is that it reminded me wrenching on your numbskull schmuck head.
You need to get like more adjectives. And
I should have squeezed so hard.
Like
I should have just popped your head off your shoulders.
Just say the same thing over and over again. You're like them right now.
All right, so we got.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How much better? Seriously, let me ask you a real question here.
Yeah, go ahead.
How much better are these long matches versus the short ones Russo would book in the 90s? How much better is that right now?
Oh, they're not good, dude. These are awful. Almost every single time on one of these, I have match went too long.
What do you want, man?
And then they just abuse their finishers. They're kicking out of everything. I mean, it's stupid, man. Can I just go back to my notes?
Yep.
All right, let's see here. Average match, nothing special. 20-minute time limit is all I keep hearing in my head because it's like, geez, can this thing fucking end? Kaz blew out his knee. Then Kaz forgot about his knee during his comeback. Let's see.
That's adrenaline. That's just adrenaline talking.
Let's see. And then Moxley
is going into shock.
Okay. Listen, okay. At 7, fair enough. His body may have been going into shock, and you're right. I can't argue with that, so you're right on that. But anyway, Moxley ended up going over. What'd you think? It was a close battle, dude. I thought Kazarian, for his first singles match in like 3.5 years, I thought he did damn fine, man. Kazarian's a good wrestler, dude. He's a good wrestler. I liked him when he was in TNA.
Let's add, okay. Really, without being a smartass, really answer this. Would you rather see a competitive matchup like this in 2020 versus a world champion versus a 20-year veteran? Or would you rather see in 1989 on WWF Superstars on a Saturday morning, the guy with the hand thing in the back of him going against Hulk Hogan in a 2-man squash match?
Okay. All right.
Which one would you rather see? What's that guy's name, by the way?
First off, it's Barry Horowitz.
Yes, Barry Horowitz.
7.
Yes. Yeah, that's it.
Jesus, dude.
I agree. That's it.
Second of all, Hogan never wrestled on Superstars. He was the champion. He never wrestled on Superstars.
I seen him on Superstars before. It was rare, but dude, I bet you we could find a match that he did on Superstars. What would you give me if I can find that match?
I'm sure you could, man, but he wasn't working Barry Horowitz, okay? And it's dude.
Who else would he be working? The Broken Brawler?
No, but I did see, I had the network on one day and just some stuff's going, dude. Some stuff's going. And he ends up coming out working some jobber match with like Dusty Wolf or some shit like that. And he came out and worked, he had different color gimmicks on. I think he was wearing the white gimmicks or something like that. But he actually worked a jobber match. I'd never seen that before.
Was this on your one of your 3 Hulk Hogan DVDs?
I don't have any Hulk Hogan DVDs. That would be your sets of Hulk Hogan DVDs are 7, first off. So don't try to pawn that shit on me.
You know something
and second of all,
about this show? You know something he knows about this show with the commentators?
What's that?
The commentator said, you are exactly right to each other more times in this show than I would ever say to you in my life.
Because there's no damn banter.
Did you notice that?
The guy with the mask just agrees with Tony Schiavone because he's just a mark to sit there.
Excalibur is his name.
Oh, okay. Can I just go on with this, dude? I don't gotta be here all night, dude. I got other things I need to do.
Okay.
So I have so after Moxley won. So Moxley went over with his double arm DDT that he got from Cactus Jack. 1, 2, 3. And then the Dark Order guys attack Moxley. So he's been mauled. They're mauling him.
All right, let's talk about this real quick. I think this is the portion of the program we're going to agree here.
Okay, shoot.
How effing pissed off does this make you that they are legitimately stealing our shit? This whole thing, dude. We've been doing this since when did we start doing this? 2016. When did AEW come into existence? Okay, I like AEW, but they're pissing me off with this. Okay,
A7.
What?
I have 3 words for you.
Suck it. Oh, that's okay. That's only 2. Okay, hey, what?
Wolf, Hirsch, and Blumberg.
Yeah, no, seriously. Like, did you hear the comment? Did you hear the comment about the number 10?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, our number 10 was way better than this crap.
Right.
And did you also see how he had it on his chest? We have it on the mask. They have it on the chest. This is a blatant gimmick infringement.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do about it, 7? You want to write him an email?
How are you not pissed off?
Honestly, I'm not pissed off. I'm not pissed off because
they did. And you're calm.
Well, I'm always calm. I'm not pissed off because they suck. It sucks. Their masks are cheesy, dude. Look at these. Look at this.
Yeah, these aren't off the rack. These
aren't off the rack, baby. These are custom right here, dude. I'm not jealous, dude. Those are some 10-cent Mask Maniac party mask, bundle party masks, dude. They got 25 of them in a pack. It probably went for $18.99. They got the Black Friday special.
5. Remember they were like 5.
Right. I'm not 5 for 5. I'm not 5 for 5. I'm look, 7.
It pisses me off.
It might piss you off. It doesn't piss me off. It doesn't make my blood boil. I'm not in the slightest bit upset because they're a bunch of jobbers, dude. Not a single one of them look better to me when I take my shirt off. I'll tell you that. So can I finish this now, please? Huh. All right, so we got the Dark Order attacks Moxley. He's been mauled. There's no clues about nothing, says JR. Good English, JR. Brody Lee comes out with a weak chair shot. Let's see. He hits Moxley with a clothesline, and then Brody Lee challenges Moxley.
I totally did. You like predict what Moxley was gonna say when he got up? I totally did. 100%. I knew he was gonna, all you had to do was ask.
That was the lamest shit ever.
It was like so obvious that that's what he was gonna say right there. Let me ask you another question. Another question for you. Whose haircut you like better out of these two, Moxley's or Brody Lee's?
Who's I like for myself personally, or
no, let's say you're
or
the one
just like
hairstyles on me. Which one would you pick?
Moxley or Brody Lee on you?
Yeah,
I'd go with the Moxley.
you would.
I think Moxley's a little more. You're a little more rugged. You're a little more rugged. Brody Lee, he's a little different. He's a little more psychotic. A woodsman / professional. I think
he had a nice suit, a nice sports coat, and the
tie. Correct. I think you fall more under the Moxley. Yeah, I've seen you wear pants like he had on tonight. I think you fall more under his tree.
Okay. All right, go
just to be fair, I'm just being fair.
No, that's fair.
All right, so next up we got CT Fletcher versus the Montauk
Fletcher.
Montauk Monster from Brazil. And what I did like was Jake the Snake came out. Did you see the mask? So I like how Tony Khan beforehand.
He probably wrote this whole show.
Did you see the? Please. Did you see him on Twitter? Dude, that guy's such a mark. Did you see him on Twitter? And he says everybody that's came in the building has been tested for corona.
Well, they said that at the beginning of the show. They talked about the commentators.
Okay. Thank you, Seb. Can I finish my point without you interrupting every time?
You just get to it faster. That's all you got to do.
Just shut up. How about that? So anyway, he makes the point to say that, like you say, the commentators then say it as well, right? But then Jake the Snake still comes out with the mask on.
Well, a couple of the guys had the masks on in the audience.
Yeah, regardless. It was cool to see Jake the Snake out there. I liked how he was leaning up against the stairs. I liked how he was, egging on the Montauk Monster from Brazil. I thought that was cool. He's showing some ownership with this guy. And in all honesty, dude, with the way he handled this guy, this jabroni tonight, which, he didn't have the easiest time with CT Fletcher, but, this guy works in the front office of AEW, and it takes him, he's kicking this guy, CT Fletcher's kicking out of finishers of this guy. I don't know, whatever, man.
What I don't get, though, is how did, this happened again, how did Brandy Rhodes get from the conference room in the promo that you skipped over and then change her clothes and get to the ring that quick? Remember she cut the Stephanie McMahon promo at the conference room? She's trying to be Stephanie McMahon now. And then all of a sudden she's like different clothes and she's coming out to the ring. How did that happen? Do you have an explanation for that?
Yeah, I think she can change her clothes incredibly quick, man.
Is she one of those like quick change artists that you see? Like, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know she had that skill.
Give Brandy credit, man. I'm not going to run Brandy down, dude. She's a quick change artist.
Okay. So. Cool.
I don't know what else to say.
So at the end, now this is what I have the real problem with. Okay, like this whole show now you've been complaining about stuff. This is where I had the real problem. Okay,
this should be good, yeah.
I'm gonna tell it to you right now. Did you notice how that snake sexually assaulted Brandy? That snake was all over her chest, all over her face.
You know what I did?
That's not okay in 2020. You can't just sexually assault women like that.
I agree with you. That snake is completely out of line. Okay, I'm sure there'll be lawsuits. Their fax machine. That snake's fax machine's gonna be blowing up. Here's the issue I took with it. 7. Okay, very valid point, and I completely agree with you. We're on the same page, same book, same page, same paragraph, same sentence.
First,
here's the issue I took with it. Being a man of integrity, and I'm also a man of principle.
You just said that out loud, right?
Which part?
That wasn't just a thought in your head. You actually, people heard that.
Why does a snake, no name? Just no name. We had Damien, we had Lucifer, and now AEW. We can't even get this damn snake a name?
Well, it's simple. If you think about it.
They called him Snake.
The snake sexually assaulted Brandy. How can you form a lawsuit if the snake doesn't have a name? Who do you put on the paper?
I guess. Yeah.
That's
You're
smart
right.
thinking.
You're right.
That's
No,
smart
you're
thinking.
right. That is brilliant in some ways, but I'm just thinking on the flip side for this poor snake, he doesn't even have a name.
If you don't put a name down, then who do you sue?
True, but who does he tell his parents he is? I'm just playing Snake.
Maybe you have a cat named Cat.
K-A-T. He's got an identity.
Well, maybe
I've cleaned up his pus. I pulled thorns out of his head. He's my cat. I can call him K-A-T.
Well, all right, but maybe he just calls him Snake.
Bullshit. Then why did he have a Damien and a Lucifer?
I think, why do you keep living in the past? You're always living in the past. You're like, this is all you do. Okay, so what's next? This Taz promo with Darby Allin. I mean, do you think that Taz should help Darby Allin here?
Well, Taz offers to help Darby. Darby storms off like a child. No, I don't, honestly. I don't think Taz should waste his breath with this schmuck. He's got the 99-cent store face paint. He's riding a cheap-ass skateboard. That grip tape is just garbage that he's put on there. The design is horrendous. The design is horrendous. Did you see the wheels and then the trucks? Dude, get out of here, dude. That's got to be the cheapest skateboard. I could go on eBay right now, pull out $25 out of my pocket, maybe even $24.96, and still find a better skateboard.
Okay. It was random. All right. So what's next?
Anyway, so what do we got?
Main event time.
Main event, dude.
Before we get started with the main event, what's your thoughts on Chris Jericho's theme song? You remember it now, right?
So anyway, we got Jericho and Sammy Guerrero versus Matt Hardy, broken Matt Hardy. He's apparently not all in one piece. And Kenny Omega, dude. And it's one of the first times I've seen Kenny Omega wrestle.
And your thoughts?
And this is, I do want to add in here, based off of some, issues we've had in the past. Falls count. This is a falls count anywhere. And there's no rules in this match. So just to clarify straight up front that they did.
Yep.
Yes. Let's see here. It was okay. Like they did okay. Like it was an okay match in the beginning. First, I would say the first 5-10 minutes was fine. Just a couple notes that I do have. I mean, they did okay. There are some hokey stuff, of course. It is AEW. And I guess to be fair, that's not even fair to say. It's just wrestling today. So, but I do have Guerrero, the weakest trash can shot ever. Did you see his trash can shot when he ran in the scene? Dude, come on, dude. That would have taken Grappler 6.5 down, dude. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah. No, I can't defend that one.
That was garbage. And then I have...
they're doing a lot of running around.
I liked how Matt Hardy appeared. So him and Jericho... So broken Matt Hardy and Jericho brawl to the back. Hatha. They're exchanging blows. Hatha. They go to the back. They disappear. Jericho reappears. Jericho and Guerrero are double teaming Kenny Omega, double teaming Tega, to the point where it's like, dude, is this a handicap match now? Like, what the hell? What did Jericho possibly do? Then all of a sudden, who appears? It's Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy appears, different gear and everything.
That was
7. Did you mark out?
That was his vessel.
That's another vessel. Did you mark out?
I did.
Let's see here. And then I have, so basically they're fighting. So then Jericho ends up throwing Matt Hardy into the ice cooler. Did you see that?
I did. I watched it.
It was a good part, dude.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I have one last conspiracy for the week. There's a lot of connections here. You can't deny all the connections between the Brothers Grappler and the crap they do on AEW. AEW is starting to piss me off a little bit. I'm going to be honest. Did you notice that last week on this very show, we had the conversation about you not liking wrestlers wearing jeans? What did they do this week? More wrestlers wearing jeans. You don't think there's a conspiracy going on? They're listening.
A7. Just to be fair, what didn't I just go over? There was a street fight with no rules.
So what? Street fights equal no, you have to wear jeans.
Hey man,
Dude,
I'm just
not
trying to.
wearing jeans in the street. I don't like wearing jeans as it is. You think if you said, "Hey, Seven, I'm going to challenge you to a street fight," I'm going to go get my jeans on?
I'm
That's
just
the last
trying to
thing I'm
add.
going to do.
I'm just trying to add some logic to an illogical situation. That's all I'm trying to do.
Oh, hold on, Six. I know you want to beat me up. Hold on, I gotta go put my jeans on.
All right.
No,
So
I'm not
anyway,
gonna wear jeans to a street fight.
are you finished?
No, I'm not, because this is okay with you. They are taking everything we've created. I think, have the roles flipped here? Are you defending AEW? Okay, because they're starting to piss me off a little bit.
All right. Anyway, so now they threw Matt Hardy into the
With
ice.
that said, why is it that we don't do a grappler pose like Jericho and Guevara did? You saw that in the middle of the ring. They had the little pose. The sex god pose.
Yeah, what about it?
Why don't we have one of those?
Well, maybe we will, Seven. Maybe we will.
I think we should have a pose. Can we?
If we can get on the same page, maybe we will.
I think that would be good for us. I think if we had a pose, we could start moving forward in the right direction.
Last time I saw you in person, I don't know. I kind of worked a headlock and kind of kicked your ass.
Well,
so.
That's not a pose I want to do. I want to do something that's like that feels good.
Well, of course, because that definitely didn't feel good. Anyway, so Damascus appears out of the ice chest, and then he gets in the golf cart. Who would know Damascus knows how to drive a golf cart? So then he hits Guerrero with the golf cart. Did you see that?
I did. The second one he took was pretty stiff. From my vantage point. When he got hit the second time, did you see that?
Jeez, dude.
He took that one pretty hard.
All right. Then I got, not cool, man. No one should be.
You can't run over people.
No, you can't be running over people, dude. That's ridiculous. Possibly if you try to attempt to take your belt back, I may run you over. That's different. Anyway, so we have Omega. He jumps off a scissor lift.
How cool was that?
It was awesome, dude. It was almost as cool as the three guys. Who was that? Jake Hager, Wrinkle Free, and then Jericho, and then Damascus. Did you see them all down there all huddling for like looking back up, huddling, looking back up, huddling, looking back up, huddling, looking back up? And it's okay. I can go another 35 to 38 seconds doing that to reenact the whole thing, but I won't do that just to save us both time. Dude, come on, man. Awful, dude. Awful. They just lost an entire glass of horchata right there.
All right, so what's your final horchata ranking or rating or whatever the hell you do with this match?
All I'm going to say is, what do we got? Inner Circle does the Shield. And when did the Inner Circle do the Shield triple powerbomb? Did you see that number?
When does the Inner Circle flip people off to the camera at the end?
Omega gets powerbombed in a car, spinning elbow for the win from Jericho. Overall, it was okay. There was some hokey stuff as usual. It's AEW, it's wrestling. There was some okay stuff as well. So just to be fair, I didn't like the announcing at all, but the match itself, 1 3/4 half full horchata can.
So again, is that good or bad?
That's good.
Okay,
that's so not in the negative. That's a positive.
You just made a comment. You didn't like the announcing team tonight. So did you like Shivani and Jericho better than what was tonight?
Yeah, much better. You don't agree?
I think if it was just JR and Shivani, it would be good.
I agree. I don't like that Excalibur guy, man. He just doesn't really like. What's the point of him?
He's kind of like a parrot.
Why isn't it just JR and Shivani? Like, I guess. Sorry. I think just the banter and the just the two of them going at it, being Jericho and Shivani, I thought it was good there. And Jericho playing the heel, Shivani playing. They each had their roles. It just came off really good. It was fun. They did Jericho a really good job.
Funny liners.
They did a great job. But it's like now with the three of these guys, it's like it's not fun to listen to, dude.
So, of the whole 2-hour program you watched today, let me ask you a question.
There was no bubbly butt.
Yeah, you're right. I wish there was. I was kind of looking forward to seeing another one of those. As we wrap up the show, we watched the AEW show. We're wrapping up this show. I want to ask you, how excited How excited are you for Jericho and Pineapple Pete next week? How excited?
I thought I'll say this. I heard that, dude. It did, man. Pineapple Pete taking a cheap shot at Jericho, dude.
Unbelievable.
And did you see Hagar Wrinkle Free? Did you come over? You see that glare coming out of dude? He's quite a bit bigger than Pineapple Pete, dude. Pineapple Pete, you know who he reminds me of, dude? SD Jones. And you know who loves SD Jones? Ocho. Ocho loves SD Jones. Him and Tiger Chung Lee, he's got pictures of him up on his wall. It's a little disturbing, quite honestly. Bedroom as well, bathroom. It's a little weird. But regardless, Pineapple Pete, I'm rooting for you. I'm pulling for you, man. I will try to slide into your DMs, man, and give you a little advice.
I hate when you say that. I do. I hate it.
What? Pineapple Pete?
No, sliding in people's DMs. It's just creepy when you say it. It's like really creepy. All right. Tell them where we can find you on Twitter.
Me?
Who else is here?
Well, you, unfortunately.
Well,
but you
I
can
would
find...
just say it. I would when I say tell them where we can find you on Twitter, it would mean you. There's no one else here.
Oh, Christ, Evan. Now we see where this is at. So you can find me on Twitter at RealBG6. That's SIX. And you can find us on YouTube as well. YouTube.com/BrothersGrappler.
And I'm at RealBG_7. And also, we hope that you enjoyed the show today. And make sure that you tune in next Tuesday. Bro. Was that a fart? Did you literally just fart while I was closing up the show here? I'm trying to close shop up here, and you're farting. You can't wait until we're done with the show to finish farting? I
didn't fart. I was repositioning my new shirt.
No, dude, that was legitimately a fart.
Well, then it must have came from you, pal, because I didn't fart.
Next Tuesday, Grappler Gazette.
Slaying Marks 24/7 on Twitter at BG Marks Slayers.